Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to show you guys a really fun and dramatic prom makeup look. So that is what I did today. I used a lot of burgundies and a silver pigment on my eyelids. So I hope you guys like this video and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so the first thing I'm gonna start off doing is applying a primer, and for that I'm gonna use the Maybelline Baby Skin. And this is just gonna make my foundation last all night and look really pretty. So I'm gonna drop some of that on, and then I'm just gonna blend all of that in. Now I'm gonna take a foundation brush, and this one is from Crown Brushes, and I'm gonna take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm gonna start with concealer. And I've been doing this lately and it's really turning out really nice. So I just pump a little bit of concealer onto my brush, and then I'm gonna put it right onto my under eye area. And I'm gonna blend that in really well. This concealer is an NW20, I think. Yeah, NW20. So I'm gonna pat that under my eyes and extend that back to my temple. Then I'm just gonna add a little bit more and put that down the center of my face. We're not the only ones doing it like that. So DJ, bring that back all around the world. People want to. So now I'm gonna do my foundation, and I want something a little bit more full coverage for this prom look. So I'm gonna be taking MAC's Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I'm gonna mix that with the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation. And these two, you can see that this one's really light and this one's darker, so I'm going to mix them to get my perfect shade. And then I'm just going to dot that on my face in the spots where I didn't put concealer. I'm going to take this big brush, and this one's also from Crown Brush, and it looks like that, and it's not very dense, it's really soft, and I'm just going to blend everything in. And I'm not putting any pressure on this brush. I'm just letting the bristles do all the work. Then I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Black Ink Tattoo Concealer, and I'm going to just use that to cover up my little blemishes. Then the last thing I'm going to do is with my MAC Prep and Prime highlight in the color Light Boost, I'm going to highlight on key parts of my face. So I'm going to go around my mouth, just where I get a little bit dark. And we're being very careful with this, just a little bit. And then with that big foundation brush, I'm just going to blend all that in. Now I'm just going to let my foundation sink into my skin, and I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. So with my little Anastasia brush and my Naked Basics palette, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. And I'm going to be using the color Fate right there. I got my eyes on you. Everything that I see, I want your highlight. So now that my eyebrows are on, I'm gonna go ahead and set my foundation, and under my eyes I'm gonna be using the Revlon Color Stay in the color Fair. And then I'm gonna take a powder brush, I'm gonna put that just under my eyes to keep that nice and light. So then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And this one is in Creamy Natural. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. So next I'm going to be doing some contouring and bronzing. And you do want to go a little heavier for prom on the bronzing and the blush, just because you want it to show up in pictures because of the flash, and if you're going to be outside in the bright light, it could wash you out. So for that, I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And then I'm going to take the Sigma Tapered Highlighter brush, and that is the F35. And I'm just going to swirl that in there. Then with my powder brush, I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. For my blush, I'm going to be taking this one from Laura Geller, and this is the Baked Blush in Down to Earth. It's a pretty darker pink. And just apply it right over top of that bronzer. And then with my powder brush again, I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. I'm going to take the Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC. And this is just going to act as a base for all the eyeshadows I put on top, and it's going to make it last all night. So I'm just going to put that on my lid, and then whatever's left over, I'll blend it up. So the first eyeshadow I'm going to be using is this one from Makeup Geek, and this is called Beaches and Cream. And I'm going to take it on a small crease brush, and that's going to go right into the crease, and it's going to help with the blending, and it's going to be our transition color for the darker eyeshadows that we're going to put on there. Then on a smaller crease brush, I am going to take Cocoa Bear, which is another one from Makeup Geek. I'm going to load my brush with that, and I'm going to start putting that right on the outer edge of my eye. Then I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush, and this one's just a flat shader brush, and I'm going to use that to blend around those edges of Cocoa Bear. Then with a pointed crease brush, and this is just a little tiny bit smaller, I'm going to take Sketch from MAC, and I'm going to put that right into the outer corner too. And I'm just slowly building up the darkness back here. But I'm not going to bring it as high as Cocoa Bear. I'm going to leave that one right in my crease. So with that shader brush again, I'm going to go ahead and blend out Sketch. And I'm doing this really lightly so I don't mess around too much with Cocoa Bear. So I'm just going to add a little bit more Sketch on that outer edge. So on that small little pointed crease brush, I'm going to take this MAC shadow called Swiss Chocolate. And I'm going to put that into the inner corner of my eye, right above my crease. I'm just going to wipe that brush and just blend around those edges. The star of the show is the silver pigment, and I'm going to take this pointed detail brush, and all these brushes are from Crown Brush. So I'm going to take this pointed detail brush, and I have MAC's pigment in silver metal, looks like that. So here I have a lid, and on that I'm going to spray a little bit of MAC's Fix Plus. So one side of the brush has it and one side doesn't. And then I'm going to start applying that to the empty space on my eyelid. I'm doing this really carefully because I don't want to get this anywhere else. You see how pigmented that is? It's amazing. So pretty. So then on this little angled liner brush, I'm going to take more of the pigment, but I'm going to use it to dry. I'm going to pat that over it to dry it and set it in place. It's like getting everywhere right now. I want it to stay on my lid. So I'm going to take more of Swiss Chocolate from MAC. I'm going to reapply it to that inner corner, make sure it's nice and blended. And then I'm going to take Sketch to the outer corner. And I'm going to blend that in with that pigment, nice and slowly. And I'm going to take a bigger brush and just blend everything so it's nice and smooth. So then I'm going to take a bit more of Beaches and Cream and just go right around the whole thing. I don't want to add too much color, I just want to make sure that's nice and blended in perfectly. For under my brow, I'm going to be taking MAC's Gesso on a little brush, doesn't matter which brush you use, just make sure it's not too big. And I'm just going to put that right underneath my brow as my highlight. So then for my eyeliner, I'm going to be taking Maybelline's gel liner in black, and on my Sigma eyeliner brush, I'm going to apply pretty thick eyeliner and a small wing.
You are the icing on my cake, you are the smile I can't replace. You are the way you smile, the way you laugh, the way I can't help but catch you.
So then just to set my eyeliner, I'm going to take MAC's Carbon eyeshadow and a small angled eyeliner brush, and this one is the Sigma E65. So now for underneath my eye, I'm going to take another eyeliner brush, and this is just a small angled brush, and I'm going to be taking MAC's Swiss Chocolate again, and I'm going to go from the very outer corner of my lower lash line all the way to the inside. And then on that same brush, I'm going to take some of Sketch and put that just on the outer corner. So then I'm going to take a small little pencil brush, and this is the MAC 219 and Swiss Chocolate, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to start blending out the lower lash line. Then to highlight the very inner corner of the eye, I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Shimma Shimma and a very small little pencil brush, and this one is from Sephora, the number 24, I think. So I'm just going to put that right into my inner corner. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in black and line my tight line and also my waterline. So then for my lips, I want to keep it a little bit toned down since we have a lot going on in the eyes. So I'm going to take this lip liner from Sally's Beauty Supply, and this is in the color Natural. And I'm just going to line my lips. And then for lipstick, I'm going to take MAC's Myth. Looks like that. Very concealery. And then to top everything off and make it a little bit less good looking, I'm going to take Mark's Juicy Gems lip gloss in the color Mango Tango. And then for my mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. And you can apply lashes, but I'm not going to today. So you can totally go ahead and do that if you want. The last thing that I'm going to do for the face is I'll put this wax on my eyebrows, and this is from NYX called the Eyebrow Shaper, and that's just going to keep them in place all day long. And then the very last thing that you definitely don't want to forget to do is apply a setting spray, and this one's from Urban Decay called All Nighter. It is a long-lasting makeup setting spray. So you pretty much want to take a bath in that. And then that is it. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this prom look, my first one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you like what I did with these eyeshadows. And it's a super fun party look. So even if you're not going to prom, you could totally rock this look for anything else that you want to rock it for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.